Hello, my dear students. How have you been? Today we have a grammar lesson. Our grammar lesson is about contractions with not. What's the meaning of contractions? Contraction is a short form or it's a shortened form for two words. We took it before if you remember. For example, if we have I plus am, I plus am will be I'm. If we have he is, he plus is will be his. You plus are or you are, the contraction of these words will be your. So the contraction is a shortened form for two words. Today we're going to talk about contraction with not. So the contraction is a shortened form of two words. The apostrophe will take the place of one or more letters on the contractions. Some contractions are formed with forms of the verb be, do, have, and not. These verbs don't change their spelling in the contraction with not. So we will not change the spelling of these verbs. We're going to change the spelling of not. Look at here. What's the meaning of verb to be? Do you remember? Verb to be means am, is, and are. And we're going to talk about another helping verbs like have and has. Do and the past of do is did. So the word not can come after these words, and we can make a contraction for these words plus not. But in this case, when we make a contraction for these words with not, we will not change anything in the helping verbs. We're going to change something in not. Let me change the color. We're going to cross out the letter O and put apostrophe instead of it. Then we're going to write the words together. Let's take a look. Is not, what happened here? I think I need to change the color. Okay, here, we're going to cross out the O and put apostrophe. So is not become isn't, was not, cross out the O and put apostrophe. Wasn't, has not, cross out the O and put apostrophe. Hasn't, will not is an exception. You must memorize it. Will not will be won't. Okay, it's an exception. So you must memorize it. Will not, won't. Cannot. Here we have double N, in and in. So we're going to cross out the O from not and the N from not. So the word will be can't. Doesn't. Here we will cross out the N and put apostrophe instead of it. Are not the same. Cross out the O and put an apostrophe instead of the O. Did not will become didn't. You understand? It's really easy. We have only one exception here. Is for will not. Will not will be won't. But for all the rest, remove the O and put apostrophe. For cannot, because we have double N, can, we have N at the end of can and N in the beginning of not, so we're going to remove the N. So has not, hasn't, cannot, can, do not, don't, will not, won't, is not, isn't. Now let's talk about using the apostrophe. We don't want you to feel confused between the contractions and the possessive nouns. What's the meaning of possessive nouns? Do you remember? The possessive nouns talk about the ownership. That's mean when someone owns something, like when we talk about, for example, the girl's toy, the girl's hair, the boy the boys' room, the students' class, the parents' letter, for example. So we don't want to feel confused between contraction and possessive. If we want to use the apostrophe in the possessive, for example, we will say here Aya's house. Aya's, I like to use my name. Aya's flower. Students, here if we have is we're going to add apostrophe. Students, students, teacher, maybe students, teacher, that means the teachers are the students. But no, let's use another thing. The students, class, parents, only apostrophe, then letter. Okay, so what's the meaning of possessive? Possessive means when someone owns something. It shows the ownership. Look at here. Let's look at the difference between them. The apostrophe for possessive, we're going to put it. If it's a singular noun, we're going to put apostrophe S. If it's a plural, we're going to put apostrophe. If it's plural, but it doesn't end with S, we're going to add apostrophe and S. Okay? It will come after the nouns here. But in these words, this apostrophe is for contraction. Like they have, they've, are not, aren't, they will, they'll. Do you understand? We're going to solve your grammar in the next video. Okay? See you later, grade 3. Bye-bye.